Now, if you don't know what it is, I don't know what to tell you, because, like, why'd you click on it? Alright, why would you click on a topic about something you know nothing about when I'm only talking... You know what? Can't complain, I do the same thing. Goodbye! Minecraft Diaries, Aphmau, you know, that whole thing. I originally subscribed to Aphmau when it was Challenge Accepted Inc. Kind of bad name, you know, but roll with it. A while ago, she still did Pixelmon, alright? That was the shit that got me there. And then she basically made a survival series that is now dubbed Minecraft Diaries Origins, and I watched that. And then she basically redid it, and it was a survival world turned roleplay turned actual story. Which, what a progression. Nice. We all know the connotations normal roleplays have, and I was very happy to see that it just turned into a story. However, I'm not the target audience for a lot of her shit now. But I was back then, considering it came out 5 years ago, and I was 12. So most certainly I was the target audience. Woo! Especially, like, then, and, like, even now, I feel like that's the target audience, 12-year-olds. Which, nothing wrong with that, alright? Alright, if you want to make videos for 12-year-olds, make videos for 12-year-olds. But, like, it was interesting to see how the story came, and then eventually she started making other shit. First it was My Street, which is basically all the characters, but actual people on a neighborhood. In a neighborhood. And then she did the same thing with the actual characters from Minecraft Diaries, but they were in high school. So we all know the kind of crowd high school roleplays attract. I gave both of those a shot, and neither of them appealed to me, mostly because this was a couple years into it, and I was like edgy 14, 15-year-old. But like even now, I could not watch any of the new shit. However, I was still there for Minecraft Diaries. Alright, I was. And then she moved it to a different channel. Oh, you're just cheating. You're just got it. She moved it to a different channel, and I don't know whatever the reason was. It doesn't really matter. She moved it to a different channel. Wasn't making enough money on the Aphmau channel. Was taking views away. Was taking up a slot. Whatever it was. But like at a point, Minecraft Diaries was the only thing I watched of hers, because it was the only thing like half mature and like the kind of grew up with its audience, and it literally wasn't as cringy. Which was a big thing for me. Like, I could barely get through a couple episodes of My Street and Phoenix Drop High. Despite the fact, you know, I liked Aphmau and the characters in the respective originated show, which was Minecraft Diaries. And it's very weird talking about it like this. Like it's an actual show and not just some Minecraft shit. However, we're gonna continue to... So with it on the different channel, it stopped at the channel like season 3. Alright, went to season 2 on the main, and then got booted to a different channel for season 3, and it didn't even finish season 3, at least to my knowledge. And that was because the story basically became whatever fans said and not what she wanted, which is a very valid reason to be upset about how your show turned out. Please, use a fucking sword. I don't care who's behind me. I want you gone. Oh, I'm killing myself. It's a shame. Mostly because I remember the comments at the time. And, they were not too good. They were either toxic or stupid children, which, that sums up Minecraft's community, but she basically stopped it, like, even on the other channel, and it was, like, just the main channel, and at that point, I unsubscribed. I was like, alright, I stayed subscribed, because I liked you, and you produced this one thing that I liked. I even stayed subscribed to the main channel, when it was moved to a different channel, because I was like, you know, I don't really like unsubscribing, you know, it's just kind of rude. I don't really know how else to say it, it's just not something I felt like doing. However, once the diaries basically ended and realized, you know, this shit's not gonna continue. Newest episode's not coming out. Alright? We're just unsub. Which is a shame. And then a while goes by. I don't know how long. Nice! And then, like, a while goes along. And she puts up on Twitter that because pretty sure people just kept asking for Minecraft Diaries. Because it was, honestly, the best on the channel, alright? In my opinion, as someone who tried to watch all of the other shit, Minecraft Diaries was the only one that actually appealed to me. And she was like, oh yeah, we're gonna be redoing it. It's gonna try and be how I wanted to tell it. and it's gonna be up to date. Which, like, that's what I want to see. And then it came out, and it was like, obviously, I was filled with nostalgia, and I could not hate it. However, the biggest thing was that just Aphmau did not remember jack shit. And not like, wow, I don't know who you are, or like what the land is called. No, it's like, what's reading? What's a book? And like that just kind of struck me as, wow, this is going to be really painful to watch. But I still did. There's 9 episodes of the, I don't know if it's Rebirth or Reborn. The same word. The abbreviation is MCDR. So I don't know what the R stands for. It makes 9 episodes of it. And like, I'm thinking things are going well. I'm enjoying it. And I am, you know, watching. However, it's kind of hard to spot the episodes in the mix of every other video put on the channel. Like, there were points where I missed like 3 episodes in a row. Because it was just, I wasn't on all the time on YouTube. Dog, shut the fuck up! I'm trying to tell a story! But I wasn't on all the time, and all the videos basically got blocked by other shit. Alright. It was not. And when the only thing I was watching was Minecraft Diaries, it was a little bit unfortunate. However, the last Minecraft Diaries was uploaded 5 months ago. So me being me, I wanted to know what the hell happens. Alright? I liked the story. It was the only thing keeping me watching. But a while into it, I realized, I forget how long, but I realized it's not getting continued. So I unsubscribed. Alright, I was like, alright, I'll just fucking check back in a couple months later. Just binge watch it again, I guess. I don't... Thank you, you fucking idiot. I just realized that this isn't getting updated. It's not. So I unsubscribed. I was like, I'll just come back and binge watch it later. Nothing wrong with that, you know? And I don't want to see all this other shit in my feed, really. Because it's like, it's the basic Minecraft click. It's like the good Minecraft YouTubers turned clickbait hungry. Alright, just look at like Preston Plays' channel, alright? Sorry, I had to say it. It's like, I hate it. I hate it. And none of it appeals to me. None of this goes, huh, I want to click on that and I'll have a good time if I click on that. It doesn't. I don't know, man. But like, it's been 5 months. So naturally, I went into the comment section. And at the time, it was like, okay, maybe this is taking so long because they have to build custom sets. They have to actually build the map. And this one's taking place in the Nether. So, it'll take a while considering it's not in the overworld. It was a couple months ago when I originally read that one. And now a lot of comments are either 5 months old when the thing came out, or they're like, is this dead? Is this dead? And one comment really struck with me. It was one 4 months ago. And it's, hey, I get it if you're discontinuing it, but please say you're discontinuing it. And don't just be like, say nothing, alright? If you plan on discontinuing it, say you're discontinuing it. Or if you're just working on the set, say that. Just not saying anything is not helping anyone. Thanks, Hypixel. Just kidding, that'll just get me banned if I say that. And like, yes, that's what I'm thinking. So, I read some more comments, and someone says, please tell me if she ever says anything about this series. No replies. That was like a month or 2 ago, I believe. So, I went on to her Twitter. But I still followed, by the way. Alright? Like, I'm still following. Last one was, I believe, in fucking 2019. Pretty sure it's 2019. However, if I am wrong, there's nothing on MCDR. That's the main important fact. There's just nothing on MCDR, whether it's being continued or not. And that really upset me. Because, like, I like that guy's thinking. If it's going to continue, say it's going to continue. If it's not, say it's not. And it's such a shame because if you look at the original Minecraft Diaries, they all have a shit ton of views. But if you look at the Rebirth, it has like half the views of all the other roleplay that she does. And it's like, okay, I understand that if views are the problem, just be like, hey guys, not getting the support I thought, and it's draining money to do, not doing it. You know, like, there's still a fucking portion of the audience who's like, oh, I'm gonna gobble up Minecraft Phoenix drop, alright? All 7 seasons. I don't know if it's that, but all the different universes, there's still a bunch of people. But, like, she doesn't even do, like, the roleplay shit anymore. It's just garbage Minecraft content. It's upsetting. It's genuinely upsetting. It's just like over-edited nonsense. And the over-edit's just to keep children's attention. That guy's breaking the chest, and I hate him with every fiber in my being. And you're bee-hopping! I hate this server. I hate it! I was like looking forward to the MCDR aspect of it, you know? Like I was actually watching. My only gripe, personally, with MCDR was that I found new jack shit. Besides speaking and like half walking, there was nothing, alright? Like there was just jack shit, like, what's a book? A library? Haven't heard of it. Alright? And like that part kinda pissed me off, like, bro. Feels like that those type of stories don't interest me, even in medias that I like for a long time. Just seeing like forgetfulness and just like, bro, it just pisses me off in general. It's just a story beat. However, I understand that that's a personal thing. But like, even like in the comments, people were upset, like old MCD people, because like it turned into just like from the survival that it was into story with like half CG scenes and like animated shit. Even in like the original MCD, by like season 3, it was mostly like that. And the MCDR basically heavily relied on it because that was their new style. And people were like, wow, just like, what do you mean, wow? Do you want, like, okay, I get the charm in the old one, where Aphmau basically did everything, and it was just villager NPCs. I kinda get the charm behind it. Like, to an extent, I understand why someone would be like, oh, that's kinda nice. But, like, at this point, especially what she was doing, where everything else was also in this, like, CG animated style, what'd you expect, alright? It wouldn't change drastic style just for this, and then just have it not even do the best on the channel, and just have all the old fans shit on it, alright? You begged for years for Minecraft Diaries, alright? Years, alright? And then you finally get it. And it does and like, it does decent. It got like half the views. But half of 800,000 is still 400,000. Right? Like, that's still a good amount, you know? But you waited years, and you begged for it for years. And you're surprised that it's changed? Huh? I don't understand it, dude. Embrace change. What did you expect? Genuinely. It hasn't been, like, just her and, like, no CG in way too long. And you just suddenly expect a reboot to just automatically go back to the old style. Like, how? Thank you, goodbye, I did not like your running. I don't understand it. Like, I expected it to be, like, updated. It's also somewhat cringy, like, a lot more than the original. But I think that's just because trying to appeal to the old fans and the younger ones. A lot of the humor and shit did not hit for me. Which, like, fair enough, you know. It just be like that sometimes. But it's also like, come on. If you're going to discontinue it, at least tell us? I went through, and, like, one of the things had a finale. Does MCD get that? No. Not at all. It doesn't even get, like a unofficial ending on, like, Twitter, like, hey, it's kind of canceled, sorry guys. No, it gets nothing. Alright? Like, what? It grinds my gears. People are so long, and then they ridicule it. And then it doesn't do as well. And then it's like, hey guys, it's canceled. And then everyone's like, wow, at least fucking tell us. Alright? You just left it MIA for 5 months. And, like, a lot of the people were enjoying it. They got views, got more positive ratings than negative, alright? Like, it wasn't, like, hate it at all. And it's just such a weird thing. It's just, I personally would like to see it. I still have words here, so I'm jumping over it. I would like to see it in a raw sense, what she actually envisioned it. None of this played down for kids. If it is, like, that style, give it to me. I want it. But, like, I want to see how it is, how she envisioned it, and just that's it. Like, that's it. I just want to see that, please. Apparently there were story beats, and there is an end planned, but no one gets to see it. Yay. Because the original went so far from the original plan that it wasn't fun, or like, yeah. It also got booted to a third-party channel. Do you really expect it to do well after that? It's like Disney and Disney XD. You kick a Disney show to XD to let it die. It's exactly like that, because I liked it, and I really just want to see it finish. I don't really care what style it's in, alright? Like, honestly, I don't. If it was like the original, I'd still watch it, because I like the original. If it was in the style of the new, I'd still watch it, because I watched the new style. The fact that there's no, like, ending, alright? It didn't end on, like, a season, with, like, a little cliffhanger. It stopped at episode 9, with no satisfying ending. And no, like, hey, this thing isn't going to continue anymore. It's just been left alone. And, like, that's the part that really gets me. Is that it's just been left alone. With, like I said, no, like, hey guys, it's cancelled, not getting finished. Especially, like, no reason behind it. And the reason's probably it wasn't getting views, alright? Wasn't getting views, wasn't getting money. Especially to the content you can shit out now. Which is being shit out. Like... that's fucking it. That's the end. In conclusion, I am upset if you somehow watched this. Maybe you enjoyed it. If you did, please subscribe, let my friends let you go, and see you on the next one. Bye.